I used to be very, very insecure and have a lot of insecure thinking.
Like, I used to work under a lot of pressure and stress. I don't do that anymore. I work very hard, but also have a huge amount of fun.
This is Debs and Bex making a little video for you to introduce ourselves. So we teach something called Simple Spirituality for Life, because since we came across a spiritual understanding of how life truly works, masses of things have changed and transformed for us in our lives. So Beck, do you want to tell us a little bit about something that's changed for you?
Yeah, when I really started to look in this direction of kind of how we are as human beings and spiritual beings and bringing those two things together, huge things have changed for me, particularly around kind of relationships with my partner, with my friends, with my family, and also the kind of work that I do. I do very different work these days, like sharing this, but actually the amount of output versus the amount of kind of stressful input has shifted hugely for me. Like, I used to work under a lot of pressure and stress, that I can now see how I played a part in that, and how that was kind of self-created. And I don't do that so much anymore. I work very hard, but also have a huge amount of fun, and you can perhaps tell from the background
This
that
is work.
we're out at the beach today doing this film. And this is work, and we have just, both of us have had masses of changes in our lives since we came to this understanding. And so for me, if you kind of join in with the interviews and videos we'll be doing in this series, I'm going to be talking hugely about self-love and understanding yourself and how life really works.
Yeah, because I think so many of us get caught up in this idea that when we have the feeling that we're not included in things, or we're not good enough, or we shouldn't be doing this because, you know, people are better at things. I used to be very, very insecure and have a lot of insecure thinking. And I used to think that I was the only one that was like that, you know, that I was the one that wasn't good enough. Everybody else seemed to have their life sorted. Everybody else seemed to be doing what they wanted to do, and their lives seemed to be working out really well. But me, it felt as if I didn't get any decent breaks. And when I did, I couldn't step up to it because I was so insecure. And coming across this has just shown me that no, I'm not alone in that. We all have insecure thoughts. We all have the, you know, thinking that is not helpful to us. But what I have seen is that we don't have to listen to that thinking. We don't have to take any notice. We can come out on these gorgeous sunny days and film on the beach and share from our hearts what we have seen. And it changes lives. When we get out there, me and Beck, we discovered this place of balance that we can be in, didn't we? An absolutely beautiful place that we can be human. We can be incredibly human and do all sorts of wonderful human things. What is it you love to do in life? Get out there and do it. But with this understanding of our spiritual nature, we also see that there's nothing riding on it. We're okay whether the stuff we do works out or not. Because in my experience, some things I do work out beautifully, some things I do don't. And I see that either way, that doesn't mean anything about me. It doesn't mean I'm a bad person. It doesn't mean I'm stupid. It just means, hey, that worked, that didn't. And it's an absolutely beautiful, fun place to live life from.
Yeah. And so the invitation is to join us and find out a bit more about this place of balance and explore that with us.